Hi, my name's Josh Donald. Thanks for the opportunity to be able to share a bit more about myself. In terms of the first question, why I decided to become an outdoor guide, my best friend and I were doing a hike in the Butterwangs in New South Wales, and it's a bit of an ordeal. Kind of took place over a few days, getting very lost, running out of water, navigation being pretty poorly done, and my mate kind of crying to himself, thinking what he's going to tell my mum when I die, because it was kind of feeling like that sort of situation. And when we eventually made it out, we both kind of looked at each other and were like, "Yeah, we need to upskill." And we found a course in the Blue Mountains in New South Wales, in outdoor recreation, and basically fell in love with being able to have those skills and be able to share those with others, so that we can give people an experience in a wilderness setting, connecting to nature, and be able to provide those safety measures that we were so lacking in that initial trip. I don't even, not that that was my initial trip, but first sort of wake up call of how underprepared we were. Um, so initially it was just to gain the skills for ourselves, and then we sort of fell in love with the guiding aspect as well. Why Kangaroo Island? Recently been living in Canada, and I did have a job lined up, sea kayaking very north on Vancouver Island, which has some amazing marine life and wildlife, and I was very much looking forward to that. Um, and but having had to come back home to Australia, I've really started to appreciated more what Australia has to offer, and the sea lions in Kangaroo Island, the penguin colonies, the amazing bird life, the the diversity of the island is very appealing, and it's somewhere I haven't been before. So um, uh, I guess the coronavirus having brought everyone back home sort of made me question, wow, I can still experience and travel domestically. And while I've seen majority of Australia, this is a little hotspot that I've heard so much about. Only heard great reviews. So that's why Kangaroo Island, that sort of wildernessy beauty in my own country, and to be able to experience that more. Um, why this job in particular? Um, One, the sea kayaking, which I'm obviously now missing out on. I'd like to develop that skill because it's something I'm very interested in. I've always ridden motorbikes throughout my life, so the ATV tour would be quite comfortable to me, and is a new mechanism of guiding which I've never done. So again, I'm always looking for new experiences and new skills, and always looking to improve. So that'd be a great one to add to my repertoire, my quiver. Um, and yeah, it just looks like a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to giving tourists, I assume it'd be mostly domestic travel now, but showing other Australians their own backyard, and so that they can fall in love with it too. Um, and what I bring to the business, I think, or I like to think that my passion for the outdoors and the environment is so contagious that anyone I take out, I have a personal drive to learn about the flora and fauna, and also the Aboriginal Dreamtime stories of how things come to be in that area. And I find that being able to convey that to clients helps them to connect with the land around them, the plants and the animals. Um, one of my favorite plants in the Blue Mountains area is the G-bung, and I found that clients love it as well. Um, the outer bark is black and flaky, and it's a natural fire retardant. And then if you peel that back, there's a red flaky bark on the inside, and that's a natural antiseptic. And yeah, it just looks like a green tree until you sort of point it out to people, and then they get really excited by it. You can see the walk out of the canyon is now like interesting as well. Um, yeah. I also like your 11-point guarantees that you offer. I feel like it sort of covers a lot of the things that speak to me in that sense. And where and what I see myself doing in 3 to 5 years. I couldn't say where geographically, but I know that I'll be connected to nature. I like to take opportunities as they present themselves. This being one of them. The ad sort of came up to me and seemed like an amazing opportunity, so decided to take it. But definitely in nature, and I would like to be sharing nature with others. In terms of where exactly, my girlfriend's German, but she's interested in living in Australia. We could end up in Europe. A few unknowns around that at the moment. But yeah, that's a little bit more about myself. Thanks again for the opportunity, and I look forward to hearing more and hopefully being part of the team. Thanks again. Bye.